Section 2 of Poor Richard's Almanack by Benjamin Franklin. Aphorisms 200 through 299. 200. He's a fool that cannot conceal his wisdom. 201. He's a fool that makes his doctor his heir. 202. He's gone, and forgot nothing but to say farewell to his creditors. 203. He's the best physician that knows the worthlessness of the most medicines. 204. He that best understands the world least likes it. 205. He that builds before he counts the cost acts foolishly, and he that counts before he builds finds he did not count wisely. 206. He that buys by the penny maintains not only himself but other people. 207. He that by the plough would thrive, himself must either hold or drive. 208. He that can bear a reproof and mend by it, if he is not wise, is in a fair way of being so. 209. He that can compose himself is wiser than he that composes books. 210. He that can have patience can have what he will. 211. He that cannot bear with other people's passions cannot govern his own. 212. He that cannot obey cannot command. 213. He that can take rest is greater than he that can take cities. 214. He that can travel well afoot keeps a good horse. 215. He that doth what he should not shall feel what he would not. 216. He that drinks fast pays slow. 217. He that drinks his cider alone, let him catch his horse alone. 218. He that falls in love with himself will have no rivals. 219. He that goes far to marry will either deceive or be deceived. 220. He that has a trade has an office of profit and honor. 221. He that has not got a wife is not yet a complete man. 222. He that hath a trade hath an estate. 223. He that is of opinion money will do everything may well be suspected of doing everything for money. 224. He that is rich need not live sparingly, and he that can live sparingly need not be rich. 225. He that lies down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. 226. He that never eats too much will never be lazy. 227. He that pays for work before it's done has but a pennyworth for twopence. 228. He that pursues two hares at once does not catch one and lets t'other go. 229. He that resolves to mend hereafter resolves not to mend now. 230. He that riseth late must trot all day, and shall scarce overtake his business by night. 231. He that scatters thorns, let him not go barefoot. 232. He that's content hath enough. He that complains has too much. 233. He that sells upon trust loses many friends, and always wants money. 234. He that sows thorns should never go barefoot. 235. He that speaks ill of the mare will buy her. 236. He that speaks much is much mistaken. 237. He that spills the rum loses that only. He that drinks it often loses both that and himself. 238. He that takes a wife takes care. 239. He that waits upon a fortune is never sure of a dinner. 240. He that won't be counseled can't be helped. 241. He that would catch fish must venture his bait. 242. He that would have a short Lent, let him borrow money to be repaid at Easter. 243. He that would live in peace and at ease must not speak all he knows, nor judge all he sees. 244. He that would rise at court must begin by creeping. 245. He that would travel much should eat little. 246. He who multiplies riches multiplies cares. 247. He who buys had need have 100 eyes, but one's enough for him that sells the stuff. 248. Hold your counsel before dinner. The full belly hates thinking as well as acting. 249. Honors change manners. 250. Honor thy father and mother, i.e., live so as to be an honor to them when they are dead. 251. Hope and a red rag are baits for men and mackerel. 252. Hope of gain lessens pain. 253. How few there are who have courage enough to own their faults. 254. Hunger is the best pickle. 255. Hunger never saw bad bread. 256. Idleness is the Dead Sea that swallows all virtues. 257. Idleness is the greatest prodigality. 258. If it were not for the belly, the back might wear gold. 259. If Jack's in love, he's no judge of Jill's beauty. 260. If man could have half his wishes, he would double his troubles. 261. If passion drives, let reason hold the reins. 262. If pride leaves the van, beggary brings up the rear. 263. If thou hast wit and learning, add to it wisdom and modesty. 264. If thou injurest conscience, it will have its revenge on thee. 265. If thou wouldst live long, live well, for folly and wickedness shorten life. 266. If wind blows on you through a hole, make your will and take care of your soul. 267. If worldly goods cannot save me from death, they ought not to hinder me my eternal life. 268. If you'd be beloved, make yourself amiable. 269. If you desire many things seem but a few. 270. If you'd have a servant that you like, serve yourself. 271. If you'd have it done, go. If not, send. 272. If you'd know the value of money, go and borrow some. 273. If you'd lose a troublesome visitor, lend him money. 274. If you do what you would not, you must hear what you would not. 275. If you have no money in your pot, have some in your mouth. 276. If you have time, don't wait for time. 277. If you know how to spend less than you get, you have the philosopher's stone. 278. If your head is wax, don't walk in the sun. 279. If you ride a horse, sit close and tight. If you ride a man, sit easy and light. 280. If your riches are yours, why don't you take them with you to the other world? 281. If you would be loved, love and be lovable. 282. If you would be revenged of your enemy, govern yourself. 283. If you would have guests merry with cheer, be so yourself, or so at least appear. 284. If you would keep your secret from an enemy, tell it not to a friend. 285. If you would not be forgotten as soon as you are dead and rotten, either write things worth reading or do things worth writing. 286. If you would reap praise, you must sow the seeds, gentle words and useful deeds. 287. Ignorance leads men into a party, and shame keeps them from getting out again. 288. I have never seen the philosopher's stone that turns lead into gold, but I have known the pursuit of it turn a man's gold into lead. 289. Ill company is like a dog who dirts those most that he loves best. 290. Ill customs and bad advice are seldom forgotten. 291. I'll warrant ye goes before rashness. Who'd have thought it comes sneaking after? 292. Industry pays debts, despair increases them. 293. In success be moderate. 294. Interest which blinds some people enlightens others. 295. In the affairs of this world men are saved not by faith, but by the want of it. 296. I saw few die of hunger, of eating 100,000. 297. Is there anything men take more pains about than to render themselves unhappy? 298. It is better to take many injuries than to give one. 299. It is ill jesting with the joiner's tools, worse with the doctor's. End of section 2.